Cześć, dzień dobry, Kuba Dobroszek, miesięcznik My Company Polska. Witam z naszego wyjazdowego studia nagraniowego we Wrocławiu. Tym razem moim gościem jest Yashem Chawlą z Politechniki Wrocławskiej. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry, perfect. At the beginning, please tell me something about your work, about your job, and tell me what you do.
Okay, so I am an assistant professor of innovation and marketing management at Wrocław University of Science and Technology at the Department of Operation Research and Business Intelligence. So my key role is teaching and doing research. So I teach innovation in the form of creativity and design thinking, and communicating innovation in form of digital and social media marketing or communication in social media. And I do research which is about innovation management. So I look at diffusion of innovation. When there is a new innovation or new concepts, how do people in the society accept it, are aware about it, are willing to pay for it, and so on. And I also, now I'm working on deep tech and humane technology innovation, so I'm writing a book about it. So this is like the societal impact of new deep tech technologies that basically are coming up in the society. So this is my basic profile right now.
Does technology scare or fascinate you more?
I think if you have to take it, you have to be fascinated with a pinch of salt. Okay. Because if you are not cautious, then the fascination can lead you in a darker direction. But if you take the technology with a pinch of salt and you're cautious about it, then it can be really, really helpful for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how to create a business that will change the world?
Well, you need to know the world, as I would say. I'm basically from India, and one of the things that is really good there is about the grassroots innovation.
Okay.
So we have people who have never been to, say, colleges or university, never had any formal education, but they have this creative mindset that they look at the problem, they understand it to the depth of it, and then they are able to create solutions about it. So I think to create a very successful business, I think what I'm saying is, has been said by many people on many forums, is like you understand the problem really well, then you are able to build a solution that would get you the money. Like Einstein said, 95% of the time that is required to solve the problem is thinking of how to do it. And then 5% is the execution. So I think a lot of thinking, empathizing needs to go into the problem itself, or the user and the environment. Not the user, sorry, the human and the environment, so that you can build a business that people would want to relate with.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned about mindset.
Yeah.
What do you think about mindset of Polish founders and Polish innovators? Are they ready to create, very helpful businesses or change the world, or no?
I think yes. I have had the pleasure of traveling a lot around, across Europe and also in Asia. And what I feel that there is a connect between what people are passionate about and what they are actually doing. There is a lot of connect between that. And I see that in my students, I see that in young people who are taking up entrepreneurship. I see that while I have had the pleasure of working with businesses in Poland, that they are keen on doing things that would make a difference. Okay. They want to be the first to do something. They want to, just do a little bit ahead. But at the same time, they are like living their life. I know somebody is the Chief Business Development Officer. That's the last designation that I remember from Das Digital, Radosław Smith. And okay, he bikes like tens of hundreds of kilometers every day. At the same time, he's working for a deep tech company. So, I know such people, and I've had the pleasure of meeting such people working in Poland, in the Polish startup and innovation landscape, that I really feel that in Poland we are placed really, really well to do what you just mentioned, like, change the world, bring about quality, bring about difference in the society. Yeah.
Okay. So finally we can say about the conference you organized in April.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us something about it.
So in April 2026, we are organizing a conference at the Faculty of Management at Politechnika Wrocławska. And the conference is called Crafting Human Tech Society.
Okay.
So human, technology, and society, these are three pillars that we foresee will be very much needed to be in synergy for the future businesses and future innovations to be successful. And crafting is like you have to craft humans, like make humans understand technology better, make them aware, empower them to use technology in the right way. You need to craft technology so that it is not just user-centric, but it's human-centric. So it's like sustainable, resilient, reliable, safe, and all of these key factors that technology should be. And then you have to craft society so that it is able to become a place where humans and technology can exist in a synergy. And we are thinking about how we are going to become better civilization. We are going to think about how we can reach the far ends of the universe, for example. So the conference is about this. So it is going to bring researchers, businesses, investors, policymakers, so all of the key stakeholders that exist in the society together to discuss how should the future of these pillars should look like. Okay. And one of the key things that we are going to do is, which scientific conferences usually, in my experience, don't do that. We are going to reach to people in school, like kids in school, starting with the high school. So the lectures and the panel discussion that we will organize will be organized in a way that the conversation is understood by people who are in schools, in high schools, in universities, in businesses, in startups, in policies, in government. So we want to say that, we can't just talk about all of these pillars or responsibility or future without taking all of these stakeholders into account. So that is the vision to make the conference stand out. And we will have partners from other European countries who will be co-organizing this with us. We will probably have a university from Japan co-organizing with us. To give a global perspective, regional perspective, and bring in the diversity to show that, yeah, we can really make a difference.
Mm-hmm. So last question, very deep question.
Yes.
As a writer, how to write about technology?
It's a very, very interesting question. And I can give you my perspective that,
yeah.
My father, when I was in school, when I passed out, I didn't do very good in school. I really was a really good, bright student. And then as we moved on, I kind of became a more creative, free-flowing, like free bird kind of person. So I didn't do too much in my passing high school. Mm-hmm. So when I started doing engineering, I did mechanical engineering in my bachelor's first. But at the same time, my father told me that, no, that's not enough. You have to understand other perspectives. So at the same time, he made me do Bachelor of Computer Application. Then at the master's level, I did renewable energy technology, but at the same time, he made me do MBA. So his perspective, which I really did not like at that time because I had to study during holidays, whereas my friends were enjoying, was that one perspective to technology is like living in a bubble.
Okay.
You need to have multiple perspectives, and you need to, in some way, become like a jack of all trades, especially with AI coming into the landscape, which empowers you to understand way beyond what you can. So it's very important to become jack of different trades to be able to build technology that will be sustainable, that will create positive impact, rather than just have one perspective and you say, okay, I am a computer scientist and I can develop AI, but I don't care what the environmental impact of that is.
Yeah.
Or I am like a automotive engineer, I will design cars, but I don't care if the road, how much pollution is it going to make on the road. Or I'm not going to create a car that is going to be safe for people who are not inside the car but outside the car. Yeah, if I hit somebody, I don't care. I just need to keep my passengers safe. So to have a technology that kind of resonates with all of the things that are required for a sustainable society, I really think that we need to have a multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary point of view, and to think about what is the social impact, what is the impact on humanity that our solutions of the future or the solution that we are building are actually creating.
Okay. So thank you for visiting us. Thank you for interview.
Thank you.
Jeżeli chcecie się dowiedzieć więcej o konferencji, to oczywiście zapraszamy na social media, na stronę internetową. Thank you very much.
Dziękuję bardzo.